Hey, Alba. Yeah, exactly. Guess we can try a US world. Hopefully we can get some clues. Didn't get too many last time I was maging this. I'm just gonna do the old spot as well. I'm too lazy to move around for the two dragons. Way too lazy. Also, the trips will last longer if I do it here, since I can. Well, I only get half of the hides, I guess. 30k to a prayer level. Not gonna get that anytime soon. Hey, Chris. Think I need to buy some fire runes, or maybe I could make some with the 4-way skilling method. It's decent magic XP as well. Pretty decent progress lately, actually. I got 87 strength. Was it like 2 days ago? So now I'm combat 97 and I can't AFK Shadow Warriors anymore. Also did like 6 agility levels like a week ago. And we got 54 herb lore yesterday as well. So now I can boost make the super strength potions. I was kind of running out. That's why I got it. '83 wood cutting as well the other day. Think I'm like 3k Yevlogs away from having 70 to 85 banked if I string them, and I will probably string them. I mean, I should string them. Even if I string and alch them, I'll basically get my money back. Since I cut the logs myself. Might also craft the natures myself while I alch them. I guess today's agenda would be maybe 77 mage, would be pretty nice. I'm kinda behind on schedule on that one. Would be nice to get 80 before specs come out. Maybe 81 even. You get Flames of Samarak, you lose a magic level, I think. And then you can't charge anymore. But I'm gonna go for the Sardomi Strike. For the prayer reduction. Hey, Maze Window. TB is like 05, so no, sadly. I think TB is like '05 summer or something. Quite late when you think about it. It's like right before Ancients or something. Maybe it was even after Ancients, actually. I'm gonna check. No, it's before Ancients. Okay, it's in March '05, so it's like a few batches after Slayer. Quite a while away. Yeah, probably like 6 months at the very least. Might be more. DB update needs to come sooner, Sag. Yeah, it would be nice. Also feels wrong that the Mage Bank has the ladder instead of a lever. I think that's the TB update one that comes out as well. They switch it around. Not that I think Mage Bank is gonna be a huge PKing environment. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if clans do some kind of stuff there. Also got 83 HP, so that's gonna be a while until we get 84. But I'm pretty happy with my hit points level. Since I've been doing combat for most of my magic, it's quite high. For my combat level, I mean. And also because I have a lot of my melee XP in strength. Like it's like 5 times more XP in strength than attack and defense, so that's why I have quite a high HP for my level. 81 range helps too. Haven't done any cannoning yet. I do need to do some steel superheating. I might do it for like one level. Maybe I might even do it. Maybe not today, but might do the last level with the steel superheating and then make them into cannonballs for some smithing XP. Not really looking forward to making the cannonballs, but I do need them for later. And I can't really wait for the Make X update for cannonballs since it's after Slayer. And I'm gonna need them for Slayer. Might also take a bit of a break next week from Runescape to play the new Path of Exile League. Looks pretty cool, and I haven't played it in like a year. I might stream it a little bit, I don't know yet. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna play hardcore or not. And playing hardcore while streaming might be a bit too multitasking for me. I'm probably gonna die while reading chat. I might also go for softcore self-found, solo self-found. So I kind of want to try the new bosses. I don't know if I can do that on hardcore. Maybe. I still haven't done every boss in the game on hardcore. Only like the easy ones. Oh, diamond, nice. I guess they're not that useful, but it's quite a bit of crafting XP. I've been making them into Ring of Lives just for skilling and stuff where you don't need a wealth. I guess we're almost 69 crafting as well, 4k XP, 5.5k XP away. Would be nice to get 71, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I probably just make bam presses out of my blue D-hide. That's also something I'm gonna do next batch, or I might craft them before next batch, but I'm gonna alch them next batch. So I guess that would give me like one magic level maybe. And like I'm gonna get like 3 mil. If you don't count the nature runes. So at least 2 mil I'll get from alching my D-hides. I think we're pretty close to 2k blue hides now. Should also get me the 71 crafting, or at least close. I was thinking of maging green dragons as well, but it's a bit of a risk to mage them, I feel like. Easier to get PK'd. Don't really want to bring 2k death runes into the wildy. Maybe I'll just iron dart some more dragons at some point. I think I still have a few iron darts. And if I end up crafting more fire runes, I'll get more iron darts as well. I guess we should get 76 mage with these runes, or even like half of these runes. Not quite sure what kind of XP per hour fire blasting is, but I would imagine it's like 40k or something. Maybe even a bit higher. Maybe like 45k. Kind of expensive for the XP you get, but since I have the runes, I might as well use them. Since one cast is like 300 GP, I think. Hey, Shorty Gas. Good morning. Guess we kinda need to get left half from these now, since I'm not gonna be doing any more Shadow Warriors. Or, well, it can drop almost from anywhere, but would be nice to get it here. Hey Martin, just woke up. Some coffee. And a dab. Nice. I should make some coffee as well. Maybe on the next trip I'll make some. I did sleep pretty well, so not really feeling that tired. Also, probably rest day from exercise today, so should be more energetic than normal. Been doing quite a bit of walking lately. Probably close to like 10k steps a day on average. But I think today is gonna rain, so probably not gonna do any of that. Actually, I'm gonna check what the weather looks like. Yeah, it's gonna rain like basically all day. Not that much, but still. Tomorrow seems fine though, no, almost no rain. Plus 17 Celsius. Quite nice for like a 2-hour walk. You have a rubber. Alright. Waterproof boots. Yeah, I have one pair, but they're not really suited for long walks. I mean, they're alright. They're like work boots, I guess. So they're like proper boots. Not exactly like army boots, but pretty close. Like long, how do you say it? Long neck boots. Like a sweatshirt and pants, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have a nice raincoat. So I could technically go out in a rain, but don't really want to risk getting sick. It's fine if it's just a little bit of rain, but getting drenched isn't that fun. Waterproof rubber material. Cool. Yeah, I think the coat I have, it's like a trench coat and it's made out of the same material they make tents out of. So it's like perfect for rain. You enjoy walking in the rain, need good clothes for that. Yeah, can easily catch a cold if you don't have proper equipment. Depending on the like warmth, of course, but doesn't get that warm here. Maybe in like a month it's gonna be 25 plus, but I guess we'll have to see. I was thinking of splashing as well, maybe like Earth Strike, since I have like I think I have like 5k or 4k mind runes. Not gonna AFK it, but might make it into my next video just while I'm watching something like a stream. It's kinda expensive though, but since I have the runes already, it's quite fine. I have Earth runes as well. It's 2 Earth runes, right? Yeah, I mean that's fine. Still cheaper than 1 air rune. 80s in your raining past on top of it. How much is 80? It's like plus 30 maybe. Is it that much in Celsius? 27. Yeah, that's quite warm for me at least. That's basically the point where people start calling it summer heat here, which is kind of funny. Raining heat wave. Yeah, can be a bit like the humidity. I guess if you're used to it, it's probably fine. But for me, humidity is pretty bad. It kind of gets bad here as well in the summer since it rains so much. Like even inside, you feel it. But I have like a AC unit, like an external AC unit. I can use to reduce the moistness, humidity. You did construction work and town work, so you're glad. Oh, so you're good. You still hate the cold. Yeah, I guess you get used to it a little bit at least. Hey, Pawn, how much left till 80? Mage? Quite a bit. I guess we're almost 76, but it's gonna be like a few days probably if I focus on Mage. Should be on schedule. I'll get it before the spec update, or at least get like 79. And then I can get the rest by alking my Dihad. Hey Naji, server's dead. I think it's fine. I feel like the player count has stabilized out. No idea how many people we have right now, but lately when I've been checking it out, it's like 2 to 300. Hey, everything, nothing. Do we know when spec update is? We don't have like a date for it, but as far as I've heard, it's like mid June, so it should be in the next 2 weeks. Can always get delayed, but I'm sure it's gonna be this month, or I really hope it's gonna be this month. Apparently, it's like almost feature ready. At least the specs are ready already. I think it's the specs, then it's the agility change, thieving change with the stun reduction, elemental workshop 1. I guess that might be like a thing they have to work on a bit. There's some other stuff too, but I don't think there's anything major in it other than the specs and the quest. Does splashing work? Yeah, technically, but if you go AFK, you will probably lose your runes to a random event, right? Or die. So if you're looking at the screen, at least sometimes it kind of works. It's also kind of expensive though, since air and fire runes are so expensive. Oh, you mean like curse splashing? Yeah. Yeah, I could do that as well. We did the numbers back on OSRS. Yeah, I did some like strike splashing numbers. 5 mil for 99 mage with curse splashing. That's pretty cheap. You could also telegrab or alk at the same time, I guess. With their stuff. Yeah, I guess runes are so cheap in OSRS. Rune crafting is a lot easier. Or faster, I mean. And so many bots as well. Makes a difference. Yeah, if you telegraph curse here, you can make a pretty nice profit. If someone's buying the samurai coins, at least. You're gonna do it on your hardcore. Nice. Yeah, I did a little bit of that on my peer to get to 43 mage. Was pretty fast. Just cursing and telegrabbing the samurai coins. I think it's like, was it like 20 or 30k XP an hour? And you make quite a bit of money by doing it. Like 50 to 100k an hour. Try getting a bone and maintaining it. Is that like an OSRS thing? We have 12.5k XP now. Gonna check how much we get from one trip of dragons. I think I had like like 1.3 mil, so it's probably like 15k. Oh, bonds, right? Yeah, you can buy membership for 14 days. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Or I don't know. I guess I did use them while I played OSRS, so can't really complain. Or I like bought membership with them. 14 mil isn't too bad, I think. I think there were like 3 to 5 mil when I last played. But still, you can get money so easy now, you know, OSRS. Only have 300k. Any plan on how you're gonna make 14 mil? Hey, Kapot. Good morning. Still going strong on 04. You're back after 6 months on OSRS. Yeah, I mean, I've been AFKing quite a bit of wood cutting and stuff. So I'm not like going insane on this, but I haven't felt any burnout or anything. I'm pretty happy with the way this is going. I was kind of expecting to burn out, to be honest. I think I've played almost every day still. At least logged in. I guess this is my Runescape, so like I used to play this a lot, and I have a lot of free time right now too, with the job search and everything. Hey, God's on you. Can't feel the void after Legends quest completion. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I think Legends quest was like the goal a lot of people had, and once they got that, they are like taking a break. And that's fine, to be honest. If you've done Legends quest, you have every stat you need for the future. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure specs will bring some people back, but mostly people interested in PKing, I guess. It is a bit more fun to train while you have specs to like MSB spec and Dragon Battle Axe or DDS. Mining going for 10k right now. Nice. You've been so inactive from games, last streams, just got a second job, so busy. Yeah, I mean, there's always time to come back later, right? Not like we're racing against something, unless you're going for ranks or something, but that's very hard on this server or any game. PvP only Act 2. Oh, yeah, I think you talked about it. Hey, Albin. You're more than likely gonna start over again. Yeah, I guess it's pretty dangerous doing the PvP only. How am I? Anything interesting, exciting happened? Not really. I mean, I'm currently waiting for. I guess the most exciting thing is that I'm waiting for the reply from school. Like if I get accepted to the master's program, I think it should be this month when it the results are announced. And also looking for a job, but nothing exciting in game. Someone did give me like 600k the other day, so that was nice of him. Not sure what I'm gonna use the money on. Maybe Dragon Square Shield if I can get the left half. Haven't played in a week or so. You'll get a job soon. Yeah, I hope so. And yeah, thanks. I've been still applying a lot, so I mean, I should get something eventually. Hey, Ping, where are you from? I'm Finnish, from Finland. You were looking for a second job since October, only just got one. Yeah, it's a bit rough everywhere, right? Happy you found something though. Nice, mate. You're from New Zealand. Runescape for life. Yeah, exactly. New Zealand is pretty cool. I would like to visit sometime. Bit of a long trip for me, I guess, but only really the plane tickets are the costly part, I guess. Not sure how much hotels and stuff go for there, like how's the cost of living, but should be fine if you can afford the plane tickets. I guess we've already got 5k XP this trip, so it's a lot more than 15k per trip. Also, already used like 600 death runes. Selling saunas is the ultimate Finnish job. Yeah, that would be a cool job. My friend applied to like sauna making apprenticeship, but I don't think he got the job. That would also be like the like a classic Finnish job. What jobs am I looking for? Well, I graduated as a mechanical engineer, so almost anything related to that. I've also been looking for jobs in my old field, which is archiving. But yeah, like I asked for my old job back, but they don't have any openings right now. I think they're even firing people right now, which seems to be the case in almost every company right now. Cutting costs. Yeah, mostly like 3D design, testing, machinery, technical writing, I guess is one, project engineering, or like project management. I would even be happy with doing like strength calculations and stuff, but those jobs are usually not for graduates. You got a skill set, you don't even have skills. Yeah, I mean, kinda. I have the education, but I don't really have that much practical experience. And that's probably what's holding me back, which is kind of unfortunate since it's hard to get any experience if you don't have any, right? Or I have like a little bit of my internships, but not enough, it seems. Yeah, the job market is pretty tough right now. Yeah, best case scenario, I think right now would be if I get accepted to the master's program, then I have like 2 years more time to get more or like broaden my skill set. And with masters, you can also apply to those like graduate positions. Usually they require masters here. Here in Netherlands, there are too many jobs, too much part timers. Yeah, it's interesting how that changes. If you work 24 or 32 hours per week, you miss a lot of benefits. Not rewarding to work 40 hours. All right. Yeah, here you kind of get punished if you work hard part time, which is kind of interesting. Like working for, I don't know, there's like a limit on how much you can make, and after that, you lose your benefits basically. So people are like de-intensivized to getting part time jobs right now. Like I don't know anyone who works part time because of that. You would have to work two part time jobs. Yeah, I guess all we can hope for is that the situation gets better. Not too much about it. think I need 2 more genies to get 50 rune crafting. That would be pretty nice. Then I would be base 50. I also tried to do some thieving yesterday. I tried the method where he plays a cat under a monster. But I don't know if there's like a spot where you could do it where the monster can't move without despawning. So I tried it by like luring a guard to a house. And it works, but the guard despawns after a while of not being able to move. Not quite sure how that works. Yeah, basically, if you place a cat under a monster you want to pickpocket, you can get the pickpocket on the cat moves the menu up. So you get pickpocket when you right click, and then you can just right click, left click. Kinda cool, but also a pain if you can't get the monster to a spot where it doesn't move. We went from 18 hours to 32 hours per week. Only gained like 450 euro per month. Even though your rate without tax went up 13 euro. Oh yeah, that's kind of rough. I guess you have pretty aggressive tax brackets there too. I think we have that as well, like you have to make a lot more money to actually see the income. Do I not bother with old journal? Nah. Is that the one you can get after doing the quest? Since apparently you can't get the actual journal if you've done the quest already and didn't like dropped it. But yeah, I'm not interested in it really. It's also only, I guess it would be good to use it right now, but like once energy potions and stuff are in the game, it's not gonna be that great. Oh, you can still get it, right? Yeah, I'm not really too stressed about that. Too much clicking for me. You're under the 50%, you didn't get compensation for rent. Alright, yeah. You get like 100 to 500. Yeah, it's the same here. But basically, if you earn almost anything, it goes down a lot. One click, you thought it was loads of clicking as well. Wasn't bothered about it either. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. YouTube monies. Yeah, I haven't really made anything from YouTube yet. Or like, not enough to matter, I guess. It's fine, I'm mostly doing this to motivate myself anyways to play the game. because it's kind of fun. Guess we've already got like 16k XP this run for this inventory. So it's more like 20k per inventory. Not too bad. But this is also pretty much all of the death runes I have, I think. When a clue. Yeah, exactly. Where's my clue? I feel like when I mage these, I get no clues. And then when I range them, I get a lot of clues, or a lot more. Still got all of the hides stacked up. Yeah, I think we're close to 2k. We can check soon when I bank. So that's gonna be a pretty nice amount of crafting XP, magic XP, and money, I guess. Lose 30% pattern rewards now. Yeah, I think it was something like that. Or like you're 30% more likely to get a unique from clues. So technically, yes. When is the update going live for increased D-hide alching? I'm pretty sure it's next patch, but I could be wrong, so we will have to test it. Hopefully it's in the patch note when that comes out. Because in OSR's wiki it says it came out in June 04, and the next patch is June 28th. So it would be kinda unlucky if it's not in the next patch. There was a patch on June 29 as well, so technically it could be that. Friend of yours has 21k blue-eyed bodies for it. That's insane. 21k bodies, 60k hides. How much money is that just in the hides? That's like, that's so much. Like 100 million or something. Oh, red. Let's see if it's the same alc price as on OSRS, which it should be. I'm pretty sure it is. 5.6k, so let's say like 5.25k minus the nature rune times 21,000. It's like 110 million with the nature runes deducted. Yeah, I was calculating that I have like 3 million worth of hide when I alloc them. Or maybe a bit less. So that's gonna be like a nice amount of money for me, at least. Yeah, pretty decent XP as well. I'm gonna check if I could get like would I get 71 crafting if I do that if I start it now? I would still need a bit more. 2.2k basically to get 71 from this level. So like realistically I should really get 71 before the patch. But I would also need like 2.4k green d'hide. Are blues better than? Yeah, they give a little bit more XP, but not that much. Like I would need 2453 green d'hide or 2173 blue d'hide. So it's only like 10 to 15% better, the blue. For XP. But I could easily get like at least a few hundred green d'hide, maybe like 500 to 1k by just starting them. And that way I can get the 71 sooner. But I'm probably not gonna be 71 when the patch comes out. Unless I spend money on it, I guess. I think green d'hide is already too expensive to really justify buying. But I guess most stuff is too expensive to justify buying, so you're gonna have to prioritize anyways. Couple of weeks you could told. Or the batch or crafting. I think you get like 70 green d'hides an hour by ranging them at this level. So I would have to do greens for like 30 hours. Yeah, 30 hours to get the hides. 70. I think it's like 70 an hour. Your rated range. I mean, I made a video recently where I used iron darts, and I think I got like 69 or 70 an hour. Is that burying bones? Yeah, that's burying bones. So I guess it's like not half, but maybe like 40, 45 if you don't bury the bones. Actually, it might be more. Since the bank doesn't take that long, it's like 4 minutes. Yeah, I haven't tried it with saving the bones. Bones are 1.8k. That's kind of insane. I guess we're full inventory already. Could drop the sapphire, but might as well save it. Yeah, I mean, if you think you can buy some other XP with that money, banking bones isn't bad. I'm just I kind of want like 70 prayer. After that, I might stop, but 70 prayer would be really nice. Hey Mark. Yeah, it's a private server. It's preservation project more like, but they also have this server for it. So they've tried to recreate Runescape how it was in 2004. Right now we're in May 18, 2004, so no Slayer. And it's gonna get updated eventually. Like we should be getting the next patch soon. But it's gonna be pretty slow progress. It's also completely non-profit, so members is free. You can't buy anything with real money. Mudkip has a pretty cool series on it, if you're interested in the server. Oh, I forgot to check the how many hides I have. Well, I can check next inventory. Hey Wes, you've killed 1.6k blue dragons last few days. That's crazy. Anything good from clues? You got your hands full with OSRS? Stream caught your eye? Yeah, that's cool. Plenty of people who play this also play OSRS. I don't, but a lot of people do. I guess you can AFK in either game and focus on the other, but that's also like a lot of work, so not everyone likes that. And if you're playing alts in OSRS as well, that is the same thing basically. You got really unlucky. You're under drop rate for clues as well. Got maybe 8 to 9 clues. Yeah, that's quite a bit under. At least you got some. Always some ruin items in there and stuff. How much XP did we get last trip? 23k basically. And we used like 450 death runes. Not too bad. How long have I been live? An hour. So I guess it's like 47k XP an hour basically, this fire blasting. Quick math. And you lose like you lose like almost 300k an hour without any drops. That's a horrifying number. Firebolt is one, max it lower, right, with Chaos Gauntlet. I think it's one or two, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be firebolting when I run out of these. I do have Chaos Gauntlets, so technically this is a huge waste of money for me. I don't really care that much. It's fine. Also, I don't know if anyone would buy my death runes. I guess someone might. Let's see if anyone's buying them. Oh, nice. 76 magic. It's not too much XP to the next level, 140k. Mate should be pretty fast if I just focus on it a bit more. Yeah, I guess people are buying death runes for like 180 GP each. It might be worth it to sell them and buy other runes with the money, but is anyone selling Chaos runes? Yeah, a lot of people actually. Might switch to Chaos or Firebolt after this. Think about it a bit more. Feels kind of wasteful now when I think about it. Also using one air rune more for cast. Fire runes would be a bit cheaper, but I just don't have any right now. I should maybe buy some. Oh, friends list is full. Might have to wait until it's evening to buy anything really. Since it's like the opposite of prime time right now. I was also thinking of going melee some fire giants for fire runes. How much do dragon mazes go for right now? Is anyone buying them? There's one that has sold for 35k. But isn't it like 60 or 50k in the store? I'm just gonna save the one I have for PK. It's not the best spec weapon, but it's alright if you're against someone who has like heavy armor. Is that what red dragons look now for, or is that a demon? It's a greater demon. Red dragons are basically the same as blue dragons, but they're red, I'm pretty sure. There might be some difference. But I think most of the dragons look exactly the same, just different colors. Except KBD. Hey Kapla, you're at the Greater Demon Gauge casting Fire Strike to 80. That's not a bad idea either. I think if I didn't have the crafting level to craft the hides, I might do that. You ranged raids the other day, was horrible. Yeah, it probably takes a long time, right? I tried ranging black dragons and took me like a minute to kill one, or like was it like 3 minutes? Was crazy how tanky they are. You probably need like 99 range to kill them with this gear, and probably a range potion as well. Black dragons take like 5 minutes for you at 85 range. Yeah, I mean it might have been 5 minutes to be honest. KBD is probably faster. Yeah, I mean it's around the same, right? Probably. You're just killing KBD without the chance of getting KBD loot, which makes no sense. Remember trying on an offline server with max gear 99 range and potted. Was horrible still. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. I guess maging them might be alright once we have mystics, or maybe even with split bark, I don't know. It's probably still pretty bad. I think split bark was kinda bad when it came out too. It was buffed in the next patch or something. You've never used split bark, so it'll be nice to re-experience it. Uh, re-experience it. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool gear. Like, I think it looks pretty cool, but yeah, it's always been kinda bad. I think the even after Mystics, people still use the split bark chest, right, for PKing. But that's like the only thing I think they used. Since the Mystic top protects over whip, so you really don't want to use a whip with a Mystic top on. You can't wait for Mystics, would be nice to have a Mage Glove item. Yeah. Yeah, Mystics is gonna be pretty cool. Die to a guy with a whip with 4 Mystic tops. Yeah, we used to do that, Wes. That's pretty funny. Full Mystic and Samrak rope top then. Parseilham. You mean for pre-gang? PKing with whip? No, I think you just use Blade Spark, right? I mean, you could use Samrak rope too. I don't know how much Blade Park Top costs in the vendor though. It might be a bit expensive for the amount of stat it gives. They will sell in Wizard Guild, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get it too. Like, is there any monster that drops Split Spark? I can't remember, but I don't think so. Split Spark is from the Shades of Morton minigame. Hey Simbad. Really? I had no idea. You can make it. Am I a noob? I'm a noob. Fine cloth and bark. I had no idea. I just checked it out in disbelief. I thought you could only buy it from the Wizard Guild. 62 crafting. I guess it's gonna be pretty available then. Like more than if it was just from the store. Huh. This is how much scaling I've done in this game. I've just PK'd. $62 crafting. Yeah, that's not too bad even. I could make that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever done the minigame in question either. Need to fix that on here. What do you actually do in it? Defend and build the temple. Remade shade remains. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've ever tried this. I guess I wouldn't remember if I tried it like once, 20 years ago either, so I don't know. I guess technically the steel axes aren't worth alking. I'll just drop them. I think they give like 230 GB. Gotta go to work, see ya. Yeah, see ya. Have a nice day at work. Nice stream as always. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, see you later. Wish we get a clue soon. At least the XP per hour is pretty good, if nothing else. I can easily see myself getting maybe even 78 mage today if I just continue maging. Kinda been slacking on mage anyway, so nice to get some progress done. I felt the same about agility like a week ago, and then when I was watching the Age of Empires 2 tournament that was going on, I just did I don't know, like 10 hours of agility while watching that. So I'm pretty happy with that right now. Got 67 for salary now, I guess, if I ever want to do it. And the breakpoint is also gonna be 66 next patch. So I do kind of want to get 72, but I'm not in like a huge rush to get it. You're only scaling for quest levels, really. Yeah, that's pretty good motivation to scale. Everly pipe is nice, yeah. Also, yeah, the Slayer tower chains. I think the higher one is 71. So I feel like 72 is a good level since it's a breakpoint, and then you can use like almost every shortcut. When a clue. Yeah, when a clue. Hey Rando, what do you think about superheat for gold or steel? I think gold is better XP, right? If you have the goldsmith gauntlets. But steel is way better money. Or I don't know actually. I don't know how much money gold is if you bank it. Could always do both. I think iron is better XP than gold though. Same smithing XP after smelt and smith basically. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I guess if you take that into account as well. Yeah, steel bars are like 1k each, right? So it kind of feels bad to make anything other than cannonballs from them right now. But cannonballs are also like, they're all right XP, just very annoying to make. Yeah, I don't know. I would just do whatever you feel like doing. If it's that close in XP, anyways. Made darts for range. Yeah, that's not bad either. Get some fletching XP as well. That's how I used my iron bars I got from doing the rune crafting mining thing. Made them into iron darts and then I used them on green dragons for even more money. Still not worth just iron then. I think iron is better XP, but you lose more money. Or technically, you lose more money since you have to use an nature rune for an iron bar. If you make darts, I think you basically almost make your money back though. Yeah, it's better XP per hour, especially magic, since you only have to mine one ore per cast. A YouTuber make cannonballs with steel bars can profit from it. Yeah, that's the best thing you can make out of them, but they're also crazy annoying to make. And I don't know if I would sell them, but even keeping them would be good. Like, if you think about it, rather than buying the cannonballs later. I'm gonna have to make some cannonballs for Slayer. Or I don't know. I could trade them for steel bars, maybe 3 to 1 if someone's doing that trade. So someone would be able to make cannonballs forever, basically, and getting +1 every time. I don't know if I have the patience to make them myself. It's pretty decent smithing XP though. A lot of tasks are go to range saves, but yeah, it will make Slayer so much faster with cannon. Probably like more than doubles your speed. But if you use it for most tasks, you will also need a lot of balls, I guess, like tens of thousands is not gonna cut it. You'll probably need like a few 100,000 at least if you want to get 85 Slayer, for example. You can always prioritize as well. Not that many people are gonna be cannoning every task. Oh god, a zombie. And we got an aggro reset. Nice. Yeah, I think Slayer is gonna be pretty interesting. I really wanna see how fast people can level it here. So I feel like it's gonna be extremely slow, but I might be wrong. Range and cannon will be the way to go, otherwise we'll be stuck using a D-long. Yeah, I agree on that. Someone who has people half killing monsters, that would actually be, I don't know. I mean, more power to them if they decide to do that, but kinda lame almost. But I guess if you want to power level your friend, then that's might be the best way to do it in some spots. Oh yeah, we should check how many hides I have. Kinda forgot last time. We have 2k now, nice. That's pretty good. Maybe I should sell my black dragon hide. How much are people paying for that? So I doubt I'm gonna be using it anytime soon. Someone's buying for 2.6k each. Not online right now. They could give them first vapes in return. Yeah, I mean, you would expect something in return, right? Do we continue blasting? I'm kind of running out of runes. Yeah, I mean, I guess why not? Don't really feel like trading. But yeah, like the first person to get 85 Slayer, if it's not gonna be a close race, is gonna be so rich. But I think also Whips didn't come out with Slayer, so if it's fast to level it, then multiple people might have it when Whips come out. I guess it also depends on like the patches we get actually. So Whip is February 15th. Where's the revision number wiki page? Feel like I pasted it somewhere recently. Alright, it was my Discord. Well, it's only 5 updates after Slayer, so technically we could get them in the same update as well, depending on how many caches they have. We'll probably find out when they get to that point. But even if they aren't in the same update, like I don't know, it's gonna be weeks or months for someone to get 85 Slayer. Probably not months, right? If you can on every task and stuff like that, it should be like a few weeks probably. Actually, we could check the Runescape high scores with Wayback Machine, I think, to find it out how fast they got it, and we will probably get it like twice as fast, right? So it came out in what was the actual date? 26th of January. 3.5 mil XP for 85. Yeah, I mean, I might be like overestimating how long it takes. I just feel like it used to be so slow, but also like people used to suck at the game. So that probably didn't help. Or gaming in general. Wait, this can't be right. The Wayback Machine is telling me someone had 91 Slayer on the first day, but it's probably not showing me the right day. Hey Grandor, Slayer was at best 30k XP an hour. So at 3 mil, it would make it like 100 hours, a bit more. Sounds reasonable, yeah. Can't wait for Mauritania map update. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Don't know about 04 raids. You were getting sweaty with Slayer when OSRS launched initially using Canon supersets. You was that like 30k XP an hour? Until they started adding other content. Yeah. So it's probably gonna be a bit less. Since that you have like Black Mask and everything. We don't even have that. Hey Jordan, do you remember RuneShark got first 85 Slayer in old school? Simon and James? People doing alt spec transfer shenanigans? Yeah, I mean, that's something else, right? I'm trying to find who got the first 99 Slayer and when. Like in original Runescape too. Hey, nah, what happened to Ties? Did something happen to Ties? I know he hasn't. Like I haven't seen any videos from him right recently, or like in the past week. I don't know. Maybe just a bit burned out. I think he still did the PvP event a while ago with Wartime, like a week ago or something. Yeah, I guess he hasn't uploaded in a few weeks. Haven't seen them for a while. Heard they had exams. Yeah, it could be. It's the end of the school year. Summer break for a lot of people. Yeah, that as well. I mean, I've been spending a lot of more time outside recently than I did earlier in the year as well. The warm weather really helps with that. Google says Sesima in July '05. Really? I mean, it could have been Sesima. But if that's kind of crazy, if it took him to July, I guess there was really no reason to get it, right? Other than like going over 85. Dark bows weren't out. I'm browsing the Runescape wiki from like the history wiki, but I can't find. Let's see if I can see Zezima here. I mean, he's probably here, but did he get Slayer 99? Oh, I guess he was first to level 99 all skills in July after Slayer came out, so he must have had it. No, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, he must have. He was the first player to achieve level 99 in Slayer. So yeah, it basically took him like how many months is that to get 99 Slayer? Might have been doing other stuff too. Like 5 months to get 99 Slayer. Good old Torille, yeah. He probably wasn't no lifing Slayer, yeah. Zima was first in farming too, one of the first. Yeah, could be. 5 months for 99 is fast though. Yeah, I mean, Slayer especially. I wonder if there's like who got the first wave in Runescape too. And when was that? Or was it the Rune Shark, as someone said? Mod James. On March 9th. Oh, that's old school, right? Yeah. Original Runescape, you don't know? I wonder if there's a way to find out. I'm gonna ask AI and get gaslighted with random info it made up. Yeah, no Black Mask either once they released. Bad weapons, yeah. It's gonna be canoning all the way, right? Anyone knows a good mob that drops death runes? Shadow warriors are alright. Also ice warriors, right? But they don't, like, you don't get that many. Cats are unironically probably one of the better ways to get them. Apparently, according to AI, Zezima got the first whip. See if I can get a source of this AI. Or is it making things up? Yeah, I've made it up. Nice. Classic chat GPT. Ask Fox, the streamer, he knows that. You do recall hearing stuff about original whip going for like 40 to 50 mil. Yeah, I remember that as well. Something like that. What the fuck are cats again? It's an animal with 4 legs, you know. You do the Gertrude's cat quest, and then when you grow like a kitten, you get from her to adulthood, so it turns into a cat. You can trade it for 100 death runes in West Ardoin. Demon with 4 legs, true. So you basically have to have the cat follow you around, and you have to feed it every now and then. Always raise cats when bank skilling. You thought you meant there was a mob called cats. Hey, Mr. Griggs, what's going on, Dixon chat? We're just doing some magic, turning runes into air. Got 76 earlier. Only 100k to 77. Might run out of runes before then. Hoping to get a clue soon, to be honest. We haven't had a single clue this stream. I guess it's all like only been like an hour and a half or something, so. Well, 2 hours now, actually. We're also trying to figure out like who got the first 85 Slayer and how long it took in Runescape 2 to figure out how long it will take here, approximately. Can't wait to farm Black Mystic and look like a baller. Yeah, Black Mystic is really cool. I think I need to eat something soon. I'll do this until I run out of death runes or we got a clue at least before then. Look like Jafar from Aladdin when he became a sorcerer. Yeah, isn't he wearing like Black Mystic? At least in some of the animation. Dude is decked out. Not quite, but pretty close. The colors are there. Hey Sage, can anybody enter the dungeon to kill blue dragons? Does one need to do a quest? Yeah, you need to do a Watchtower quest. The one that unlocks the Yanil teleport. But it's a pretty easy quest to do. Like, I mean, it does take a while, but and you need like 30 agility or something, but I think that's about it. Might have some other requirements, I can't remember. But I've seen people here with one defense, at least, so shouldn't have anything too crazy. There's also spots here with two dragons, but you have to move a bit. There's one like to the southeast of me. You are naturally crazy, maybe. I think you kinda have to be to play this much. I'm still trying to get the AI to tell me how much XP per hour you got, in 05, like if it can find something on old forums or Slayer. Yeah, it's not. It's saying like 10k XP an hour. I don't know. I'm giving up. Hey, Janek, how's it going? Might walk to the store next to house and get a big homemade cookie. Sounds pretty good. I should also go buy something for tonight. Maybe some snackies. Could grab a few beers while I'm at it. Can't complain too much. What about you? I feel similar. There's some stuff to complain about, but it's fine. like going, it's fine. That's some Finnish passive aggressiveness for you. I've had it worse. Always stuff to complain about, you'd say. True. You lived here for 5 years, didn't realize there was a hidden food market right next to your house. That's pretty cool. At least you know about it now. Some guy buying feathers with bot for like 24 hours already, but he got stuck now. Hopefully they ban him. Yeah, I hope so. Is he buying them in like Port Sarim or in Fishing Guild? Found out a few weeks ago. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Save gas money, and get exercise too. Yeah, that's always good. I tend to walk a lot. I mean, I don't have a car, but I don't even use the public transportation if I can help it. Guild, he's stuck in the wall now. Yeah, I guess report him and hope for the best. Should be a pretty easy ban if he's online for 24 hours a day. Doesn't take a genius to figure out he's probably not doing it himself. Less gas and less mileage on a car, win-win. Yeah, you had to replace your engine for 5k recently. Yeah, that's a pretty big expense. Not having a car is a blessing. I feel like not needing a car is the best part about it. Like I can basically get anywhere with the tram they have here. And if the tram doesn't take me there, then I can take a bus. USA feel like you need a car. Yeah, that's what I've heard. The city planning isn't really non-car accessible. You love driving, so not having a car would be annoying. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I don't really care about cars that much. Like, I think they're cool and it's fun to ride in one, but I don't really have any interest in driving one or owning one. Need a car in the USA, but you have more opportunities, so it evens out. Yeah, I mean, owning a car isn't the worst. You have no transportation or trains, only cars. Yeah. Yeah, we have like a decent train network, so I can go to the capital easily and stuff. But it's a bit expensive nowadays. I mean, it's not too bad, but the prices have gone up a bit. If you don't need one, don't care about them, you would say that's a huge bonus. Can be annoying owning one for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I would move anywhere where I would be required to own one. Maybe. I mean, I don't even have a license because I just never needed it. But I wouldn't be like against getting one. When you walk to a supermarket, yeah, there's like three big stores right next to me, like a 5 minute walk. Basically, I can walk to any store you would ever need, other than maybe like some specialty stuff. Then I might have to take a tram for 20 minutes. You can walk to the post office, you can walk to a movie theater. Like, yeah, USA is too big to even own a, not to own a car unless you live in a big city. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even here, if you live in the, like anywhere north of me, basically, unless it's a bigger city, you have to own a car. Like you can, there's no, or there's almost no public transportation if you live in like a city with less than like 30,000 people or an area. So there's still a lot of places in Finland where you have to own a car to get by. But I live in like the, is this like the third biggest city? Something like that. It's in the top five. So any of those cities, you don't need a car. Maybe if you work somewhere out of the, like out of the city, like in a paper mill or some like a factory that's outside the city, then you might need one. You like the freedom that comes with owning a car. Yeah, I get that. Being able to walk anywhere is its own sense of freedom. That's true as well. Good old bike ride. Yeah, bike rides are also nice. But if your car breaks down, yeah, that can be a pain. You guys have those electrical bikes all around the city. Yeah, we have those, Rando. You can rent them by the minute. And also like electrical scooters you can rent. They are alright, I guess. I don't really use them that much. It's a bit annoying how, like, in the way they are sometimes when people just leave them in the middle of the road. But it's mostly young people who do that, I guess. And they're not like super expensive. It's way cheaper than a taxi. Like one of the only times I used a scooter like that was when I was leaving my friend's place at like 3 a.m. And I think it was a weekday as well, so there was no bus or anything. So I just took one of those home, and it was like, I think it was like 6 or 7 euros for like a 20-minute ride on that. And it would have been like 50 euros for a taxi. So for that purpose, it was pretty good. You agree as well? Oh yeah, with the walking. People leave those right outside your gate when you park your car. It's annoying. Yeah, I mean, the companies don't give a rat's ass, I guess. Oh, I forgot to eat the lobster. Oh, whatever. They actually recently forbade those from. I think it's people under the age of 15 or something, or maybe it was even 18. Here, there were a lot of accidents with them. Like some people even died. So I don't know if it's gonna get any better. It's probably pretty hard to like how do you say it? Make sure that those people aren't actually using it, that aren't allowed. I don't know. Hey, none of. What is this? This is a private server. That's like 2004 Runescape. We're gonna get patches as well, so eventually we will have stuff like Slayer. Probably a good change. Yeah, I think so. I've seen a lot of young people riding those with like three people on a scooter, and that doesn't seem very safe. They don't go that fast though, but still it's like 20 kilometers an hour. Now they lowered the speed. When they first came out, you could drive almost as fast as cars. Yeah, they also reduced the speed here from like 30 to 20. You see, yeah, Hannington selling a tan cav for 50k. Cool. Yeah, I think one of the accidents where someone got hurt really badly was like two young people riding one, and then they got hit by a car because they weren't paying attention, or that's how the court judged it, that it was the scooter rider's fault and not the car rider. Like they came from a blind spot or something, and Obviously, you're not supposed to ride it with two people either. Yeah, I think they are good for some things. I just wish the companies would like take more care more about where they're being left and stuff, or people in general. But people are idiots, so it kind of falls to the company to do that. And I'm sure they're making a lot of money, so wouldn't be a big ask, or probably would. But you think those scooters have weight sensors in the UK? Because whenever you get on one, always ask you, are you riding with another person? Interesting. I don't think we have that. Or maybe there is, but I don't know. You're not very fat, just a big person in all directions. Yeah, I have a friend like that as well, and I don't think he had that question. Like he's very tall and like how do you say it, stocky. Scooter is telling you to lose a few kilos. Yeah, that's rough. Hey Harmiton, horizontal direction is called fat. I don't agree with that. Like there's some people who are just built different, I guess. But yeah, I mean, some of the time it is true. Really hoping we get a clue soon. Like, I feel like when I mage these, I just don't get clues. I've already said this a few times this stream, but I think it's the magic is interfering with my clue drops. Hey, 2004scape addict, how's it going? We're doing the last magic levels to prepare for PKing here. Already got one and not that far from the next one. You were just grinding strength. Nice. What strength level are you up to? Are you higher than me? I got 87, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I think it was yesterday. So now I'm 97 combat and I can no longer AFK on Shadow Warriors. Probably gonna go to Ice Warriors next. 86. Damn, you're low level, man. What's wrong? Been slacking? Yeah. Go magic access? Nah, I can't. I want loot. I'm gonna go Ice Warriors and get some medium clues and runes and herbs. Sounds way better. Imagine getting a Robin Hood hat while AFKing strength. I guess you can imagine it since you got one. Or I mean Ranger boots, not Robin Hood. You can imagine Robin, they're pretty easy to get. Nice. Yeah, I haven't had a rare in a long time, but I also haven't done that many clues since we did like all of the clue streams. I've done 38 hard clues now, and the last unique we got was the Rune Kite Gold, or was it the Sardomin Helm? Well, one of those was the, so we've had those two, and then the Sardomin Legs, no plate. So 3 uniques so far, and yeah, I've done maybe like 5 clues since then, or maybe like 10, I don't know. Either way, not too many. Hey Sean, you plan on going PKing? Sorry, you just joined stream. I plan on PKing, but not in this stream, if that's what you meant. Like I'm gonna PK when the special attacks come out. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just getting 80 mage for that, or maybe 81. So if I get hit by Zamrak flames, I don't. Is it level 1 or like 1 level you lose from that, or is it multiple? Like, should I get more than 81? So I don't lose the ability to charge, I mean, if I get hit by it. Any PKers in the chat? You think it's multiple? Hmm. How long does charge last? Is it like a minute? For 10 years it's multiple. Sammy Mages knocked you from 48 to 78. I mean, they, yeah, other way around, but still, yeah, I misspoke. Charge is 60 seconds, I guess. 1 plus 5% of users' magic level. So yeah, I would have to get even more if I wanted to avoid that. I wonder if Zamorak is then like the better choice, because I was thinking of going Zardomin for the prayer reduction. I guess I can just fix it by bring a restore potion with me though, since we don't have magic potions. Like bringing 1 restore potion isn't too bad. Yeah, that's probably the plan. Don't really need getting like 90 magic or something wouldn't be that great for that. Or I mean, it would be great, but I don't know if I can do it. Hey, Slippery. How's your Legend Quest account going? Taking a break to grind 80 mage for spec? Yeah, I'm doing the same right now. Probably taking a break from my peer for a while. Get this done. Also might do some green dragons before specs come out, just because it's gonna be a bit more dangerous when specs are out. Also, I got the 50 range on my peer, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. I mean, still low level, but 50 range is a nice milestone for the spec and everything. It's a long-term project either way. And I would like to level it by PKing. I just don't know if there's gonna be that much low-level PKing going around. We should organize some events with the content creators. I know Wartime is doing it all the time, so probably have to team up with him after specs come out. You see peers everywhere. Yeah, I've also seen them more lately. I guess people are getting ready for specs. I know at least a few people got inspired by me starting a peer. I think they were like a pretty big part of 04 and 05. But it was also a lot easier since you could like drop trade your peer. So I understand if someone doesn't want to make a peer here because it's a more of a pain to Iron Man it basically. Peers were everywhere in 05 for sure. Yeah, I had like multiple. I had probably like 5 to 10 peer accounts with different stats. I even used to do the thing where you like got to like 10 mage or something and just went to Warrock multi to PK against other like level 5 accounts or whatever. Because of rock crabs and experiments in Mauritania. Oh yeah, experiments are also coming pretty soon. Or is that the Frankenstein quest? Nice. Mods already banned the feather bot. That was fast. Nice. Very nice. Good job on reporting them. When does the experiments come out? Is that like is that 05 or 04? It's January 05, so pretty much the same time as Slayer. That's gonna be pretty nice for my peer. What featherbot? Apparently there was some dude in fishing guild buying feathers for 24 hours, and then the bot got stuck in a wall, and Rando reported them and they got banned. So pretty big loss for the person since they had at least 68 fishing, right? I'm jealous of the guy who just logged out under me. He had ranger boots. I wish I had ranger boots. I guess I'll probably get them eventually if I do Ice Warriors a lot, which I probably will. Maybe I shouldn't waste beer. That's like a capital sin for a Finnish person to waste beer. Free kebab too. I might also take like a few day break from Runescape for a few days next week when Path of Exile new patch is coming out. So that's gonna be fun. I might stream it a little bit. Oh, half a key, nice. Very nice. I guess we get something even if we don't get a clue. Yeah, I haven't played Path of Exile in like a year. Or I did play the PoE 2, but haven't played PoE 1 for a while. So looking forward to trying that once again. You would have made a peer account ages ago if you could multi-log or trade between main. Yeah, I get that. I would have made it earlier as well. I wouldn't mind if they made like the wealth transfer allow the wealth transfer. Maybe not multi-logging, but even wealth transfer would be good. That way I could grind stuff on my pair that I need on my main too. Like I could do chaos druids and then trade the herbs to my main. Or do bowstrings and trade them over. You haven't played PoE leagues in ages. Yeah, the new league looks pretty sick to be honest. But it's been a long break, right? They had a release or like a teaser stream on Thursday, and I was on the edge of my seat to be honest. Looks pretty cool. It's like a new endgame stuff. And they're also adding the mercs from Diablo 2 basically to the league is the mercs. So you can hire a merc. That's gonna be interesting. Can you unlock all 3 god spells in 04? I don't know. I would imagine you can, right? Does anyone know? I don't know why you couldn't, but then again, there might be some arbitrary like thing that restricts it. You played heist, but crafting stuff now is so complicated compared to when it started earlier on. Yeah, I'm also not a fan of the feather like feature bloat for crafting because I'm like a noob in PoE. I've played it a lot, but I played it a lot before all of the new stuff. And I'm probably gonna play solo self-found, so I'm gonna have to learn some crafting. Was thinking of some arbitrary thing too. Yeah, I don't know to be honest. Like if you can get them or not. I hope you can, because I would like to have Sardomin and Zamrak early leagues, like for second master breeds a base. Yeah, I think I started in Invasion, so a bit. I played a lot. I think Beyond was like the first league where I actually got 2 maps, or at least to like high level. And back then it was so different. Crafting was basically not a thing. Hey Zednik, how hard it is to find our World of the Dragon spot? I don't think it's that hard. Maybe on Saturday it might be a bit harder, but I didn't have to. No, I did have to hop once on this spot. I think this spot might also be more popular than the 2 dragon spot. Should be fine, to be honest. I've seen two people come here and hop now, and they were in the last like 30 minutes, so I don't think it's that many people right now. When they when we had like 500 players online, then it was a bit like bit of a problem. Whoops, I loaded all kinds of stuff. Americans waking up, you guess? Yeah, pretty much, probably. Nice. Do you think it's worth it training there at 70 range or just wait until 80 or something? I would say 70 is like the lowest. I did start it at 66, but it felt a lot faster when I got 70, so I think 70 is fine. Not bad at 70. Yeah, I agree. You could probably do it at 60, but I would do like fire giants instead until like at 7 you get 70, or maybe green dragons. But I think you have a 70 or 69 or something. I think I saw a screenshot. Looks like you'll be going there after you get 70, 20k XP to go. Yeah, nice. It's a good spot for that. So tired of fire giants at this point. Yeah, that's fair. Also, clues are exciting. If only we could get a clue, that is. But at least the chance of getting a clue is a lot higher when you can actually get them. I think we've been here for like 2.5 hours now without a clue. That's not too bad, but I am a bit sad about it. Another half a key. We got a full key. Nice. That feels pretty rare. I don't think I've ever had a full key in one inventory. Maybe I've got like two loops or two things. You're mostly looking through the clues, haven't got a single drop yet. Yeah, that's gotta be fun, right? Sometimes it feels like blue dragons are almost better for clues than hellhounds. Yeah, I mean the 1 in 64 is still pretty rare, so you can get very unlucky even on hellhounds. Full key is nice, good 150k right there. Yeah. I think I have 4 dragonstone in my bank. Does anyone want to buy a ring of wealth? I could make one. I'll sell it for a friend price, I guess. I might just make them all into make like 5 ring of wealth and sell them. Maybe tonight I'll do that. Get some money. I need to buy some air runes or fire runes more likely. So need to get some money for that. I do have like a 1 mil in my bank, so should be fine already. But it's also decent crafting XP, I guess, making the Ring of Welts. Magic XP too, since the Enchant Dragonstone is like is it like level 68? Yeah, how much XP is that actually? It's 78 magic XP, so not that much, but better than Alking, I guess. Did anyone see the new YouTube video? What you don't understand about Runescape drop rates? No, I haven't seen that. Is that like all for relevant or mostly Ozaras? I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. Might learn something. 70k anymore to or 70k to next level. Oh, nice. Now we only need one more genie. And then I'm 50 rune crafting, so that's pretty huge. I've got a lot of genies while wood cutting. Basically, the full level is from just genies. Haven't done that much after I made the fire rune crafting video. I'm also still AFKing in high spell while I do this. And I'm getting quite high level. Been a bit unlucky, I still haven't got the next weapon I need. Like the monsters I'm AFKing on have a 1 in 1.5k chance of dropping a new weapon for me, but I feel like I've killed like 5,000 of them and I haven't got it. Hopefully soon though. Quite enjoying high spell, but it's not like game I would enjoy that much actively. I just like the thing where you can AFK in it. Might make like a one-off video about it. What's high spell? It's like a Runescape Classic clone. I guess I can show it a little bit. Wait, how do I fix this? Not like that. Oh, here. I don't know how well you can see, but I'm AFKing on these monks here. And as you can see, the scales are quite similar to Runescape. There's like, guess I can make it a bit bigger even for this. But yeah, there's like hit points and attack and strength and defense, magic range. It's like Runescape Classic, but different in quite a few ways. Yeah, it's basically like if someone in another universe made Runescape Classic. I think it's a pretty cool game. Also completely free, so I would say like the worst part about it compared to Runescape is that it's a bit clunky. Like it feels like you're playing with 150 ping at all times, which isn't ideal, but it's also not the worst thing in a Runescape like game. It's also like a one developer game, so the updates are a bit slow, but he works very hard on it. Like they recently added clues to it, for example. I'm scared of alking the key now. Alex steel blade legs, yeah. Those are always nice. Yeah, they're also like only one step in high spell, so you basically get a treasure map, or it's called a treasure map, and you just walk to the place it shows and you dig there and it's done. Not that I don't like the clues we have, but I do sometimes wish they had less steps in them. They're still pretty fun. Easy escape. Yeah. It's easy escape in many ways. It's like Runescape Classic with OSRS levels of quality of life and AFK ability. Like you can, there's like a 15-minute logout timer, for example. And you can AFK almost any skill. I think mining is one of the only skills you can't AFK. And the enchanting, which is basically rune crafting, I guess, as well. Nice. Easy doesn't mean bad. Yeah, I think it's has like a good balance of quality of life. Like every skill has make X, and the trees are up for a long time. You can cut like 2 inventories. Hey Salty, what do you work as? Right now I'm unemployed, so nothing, I guess. But I'm a mechanical engineer. Looking for a job right now. I guess we need to switch to Firebolt now. I don't know how many air runes I have left. Is anyone selling fire runes or air runes? Guess I could check the market for fire runes. Someone's selling for 21 GB each. It's not the worst price. I guess we could buy some from the Magic Guild as well. It's 3 air runes, right? For yeah. We can get like 1.5k at least. Not sure what I'm gonna do after I get 80 mage. Maybe I should get 70 cooking. Probably AFK some strength at Ice Warriors, as I said before. I also have a lot of arrow tips, so I should be doing some arrow shaft cutting and then, or buying, and getting closer to 70 fletching with arrows. I have like 13,000, 13k Yevlogs in the bank. So I'm pretty close to having 85 fletching banked once I get 70 and the Make X comes out. Make a video testing lumberyard for making shafts. Yeah, that might be a decent place. I think most people are making them like near the Gertrude's cat house or in Draenor. I think Draenor is the most popular spot. Couple of log spawns, dead trees during downtime. Oh yeah, there's log spawns on the ground too. Hmm, might be better, yeah. That's a good idea. I guess the wood cutting XP you get is so low anyways that you don't really care about it. Between Sears Village and RD is where you chop normal trees. Yeah, that's also a good place. You can add feathers during downtime if you want to collect spawns fairly quick on respawns. Yeah, that's also a good idea. I think I have a lot of feathers. Do you prefer 04scape to 07scape and why? I do. I don't really play, or I don't play OSRS anymore. Um, I just feel like there's too much stuff added to it. It doesn't feel like Runescape 2 to me anymore. I don't think it's a bad game or anything. I just played a lot of Runescape when it was in like from 04 to 2011 or something. And that's the game I like the most. So I also don't enjoy what P game became. Like the new items made P game a bit too fast for me, my taste. I don't think it's bad or anything. I think a lot of OSRS players would find the P game in like 05 to be boring. And that's fair, but I like it more. I'm not good enough to PK in OSRS. And I don't really care to learn either. Everyone AHKs cheat clients in OSRS anyway. Yeah, I guess I also don't like the Runelight plugins that much. I mean, I could always just play without them, but it always feels like you're losing out if you don't use everything you can. At least when it's that good. But it's mostly the feature creep, and like the power creep of items. I might give it a shot sometime. Like I see Garlic is doing the fresh Iron Man. I think that's pretty cool. Could try something like that if people would be interested in seeing it. Probably wouldn't make videos on it, but just stream. I do have like a pretty low level hardcore Iron Man. I wonder what it's called actually, if I can see it on the high scores. Let me. So I think it's called like hardcore index or something. Let me see if I can find it. It's been a few years since I made that. It's maybe like level 30 with some questing done. Could continue that account. There's the high scores here. It's not hardcore index at least. Maybe it's index hardcore or HC. It could also be too low level to show on the high scores, I guess. Oh, I found it. It only has fire making in the high scores, 60 fire making. I think I tried to do Winter Sword, but I just couldn't do it. Like I did. I didn't enjoy it at all. That was back when the meta for hardcore Iron Man was to do Winter Sword first. Hey TMS, have you stopped burying the bones? No, I still bury them. I'm just burying them all at once, I guess. Most of the time. I would like to get like 70 prayer. That would be a good milestone for prayer, I feel like. I don't know, I'll probably just keep like continue burying them even at 70, but 70 would be like a high level in my eyes. And it does help with the prayer pots as well, the higher you have, so not like we're gonna get piety anytime soon. I think I'm gonna take a break after this inventory. Need to eat something. Might also go out for a bit. Pretty good progress even with this stream. Hopefully we can get a clue as well, so we can do that before I take a break, but not holding my breath on that with the luck we've had so far. Not sure what I'm gonna do for magic once my runes run out, like the chaos and death runes. I do feel like I should do some superheating, but it's so slow XP for magic. It is good XP when you think about all of the skills you get XP in, but and it's pretty decent money too if you do steal at least. How did I trade in mining? I did iron to like no, I did rune essence to like 30 something, then I did iron. And I think I started mining coal at like 50, which wasn't too smart. And from 59 to basically what I have, I did in mining guild with coal and some mithril as well. So mining guild mostly. Also some superheating steel in Ardoin. Yeah, I don't know how many hours I spent in the mining guild, but it was probably like 50 hours or something. That was basically the best money maker in free to play, so it felt pretty good to do that. I don't know if I could do it anymore. Also, superheating mithril is kinda bad XP. Which does suck a little bit because I did enjoy superheating mithril, but once I saw the XP per hour compared to steel, I just don't know if I can do it anymore. Also, I think steel bars are like same price as mithril bars, and you get them a lot faster. I guess if you wanna mine coal earlier nowadays, you could also do the coal trucks, but I'm not quite sure how that is compared to mining guild. I think it's like 10 to 15% worse. So not that bad. But I was mining coal in the Lumbridge swamp and that wasn't great. Seems to be the same GP per hour as are seeing nuts. You've been mining iron recently. Yeah, that's probably pretty good money. I guess a lot of people are mining coal only and then they need iron, or maybe they are making like iron knives or darts. Since Ring of Forgings are pretty easy to get now. Or, well, they're available at least in members. So iron isn't the bad smithing tech either. Give us low altar already. You don't like RC nuts? Yeah, low altar is gonna be nice. I haven't done any nature RCing either, but I might do some while I'm alching in the next batch. Not really looking forward to it though. It's alright as like a social activity, I guess, but it's not like something I would do only to nature RC. I mean, not bad if you're alch, especially with a partner. Yeah, I'll probably do it solo, but I might use the dwelling ring method. It's quite a bit faster, right, with the dwelling ring or glory. %, yeah. Yeah, I think the Karsten video has some of the stats on that, and it seemed pretty. I don't want to say dumb, but seems pretty dumb to do it the normal way, especially if you have the glories. I think I have like 8 glories now, so should be fine, right? I could even get some more glories. Actually, I might invest in that. Oh, finally, we got a close scroll. Yeah, I guess we can do this and then I'm gonna take a break. Nice, good luck. Thanks. Bank the wealth. You got a couple if you need. Yeah, I might buy some later. Grab a dragon dagger or something. Gonna be right back real fast before I start doing this glow. Alright, I'm back. How much do glories actually go for now? I think I paid, was it like 175k on my peer? I guess we have nothing I can't afford to lose. I guess I got a good deal on my peer. Looks like they're like 190k now. How many uniques have you had so far from hards? 3. So hopefully 4 after this clue. We had the 2 Zardoman items and the Rune Guide gold. It's around here, right? Maybe here. Pretty good uniques. Yeah. Could have been a lot worse at least. Wait, it's the same one? That's lucky. Can we get this 5 times in a row? Thanks. Back to back is never lucky, right? Is this like rune rocks or something? Yeah, I think it is. Never back 3 back. Yeah, never lucky. Wouldn't mind getting sourdough and legs, to be honest, if I'm making a shopping list. I mean, Robin Hood would be better, but sourdough and legs or kite would go pretty hard with the loot I've had so far. Double Robin. I think I might have a heart attack if that happens. If we get a double Robin, I'm gonna open a beer in real life. That's a promise. My rune rocks are up. No beer in game. We can get our beer in game too. I can drink a green man's ale. Pretty close the step so far. Is there even a market for Ruin Orm? I think some people are buying it. Since there's like, I think there's one person with 98 smithing, right? So I would imagine at least he is buying it. Was it bronze? I think bronze has 98 last I checked. Let's check the high scores. Yeah, bronze is 98. Paco is 93. Yeah, they're often up when I go past as well. Oh, that's not the worst glove I've had. Pretty good actually, like that's all loot you can use. Bronze is a bad name for being 98 Smith, true. Should have been called Rune instead. 89 is a good smithing level, Rune Sword, Alex for most per bar. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. Yeah. Is this one a Chaos rune? I would imagine it's one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to eat something, so I'm probably gonna take a break now. Mage bow, DI chaps, 20 blood runes, 1k GP. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I guess 20 blood runes is alright. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you later. Enjoy your food, thanks.